rap, you know we going hard. 4 chapters a day, you know we study hard. Watch 15 minutes with the captain, yeah.
Hey, my sisters, listen to this, my sisters.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
You hear that, my sister? God said you are above all people on the face of the earth. Y'all are above all nations of women on the face of the earth, my sister. Hey, my sister, let me show you something in the Bible. Hey, come here, my sister. Let me show you something. Did you know that King Solomon was a black man? Did you know that Christ's great-great-grandfather was a black man?
Bring it out!
King Solomon was a black man, my sister. The wisest man on the face of the earth.
Right.
So we out here trying to show our people their history in the Bible. You are above all people on the face of the earth, my sister. Hey, my sister, what's your name, my sister? Roz, okay, you see yourself right here on this sign right here? We are the 12 tribes of Israel. If you call yourself an American black, you from the tribe of Judah, right? Correct? You believe in the Bible?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we're going to show you your history in the Bible. We're going to show your forefathers in the Bible what color they are. Read what you got.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
Spell it out for him.
B-L-A-C-K.
Read on.
But comely.
Black and beautiful. King Solomon. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So, King Solomon was a black man. Did you understand that? So, when you look on the sign, here in America, the oppressor that lied to your ancestors said that he was white. Like we know that Christ is black because we can read now. This is, the Bible's our history book. So we're gonna show you in the Bible how did our ancestors get over here? How did our ancestors? Slavery, right? So this is your history book. If you don't know your history, we're gonna show it to you today.
That's right. Bring it out, huh? Hey, my man.
We're gonna show you how we came over here on cargo slave ship. How King Solomon's people, how Christ's people came over here. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt. You know what Egypt means? On your dollar bill, it's a pyramid of an Egypt sign, right? What was the children of Israel doing in Egypt? With Moses. When Moses came and got them out of captivity with the Egyptians, what was they doing? They was building pyramids. They were slaves. We was working for another nation, right? Pharaoh. We was working for Pharaoh. Like today, a lot of our people think they from Egypt. We're wearing the Egyptology signs and stuff like that. They believe in that. So we're going to show you the definition of Egypt. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which has brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Bondage. We was in the house of bondage. Means slavery. We were slaves in Egypt, right? So now God said, I'm going to take these people, the children of Israel, which are you, back into another slavery again. But this time on what? What do you say? How we get over here? On what kind of transportation? Slave ships, right? Is that in the Bible? We gonna see. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
Ships.
With what?
Ships.
Ships. Slave ships. Cargo slave ships. You see the sign right here? You see all your ancestors own slave ships. Right here. We was dropped out. We came from the west coast of Africa. Packed like sardines, right? So this is our history right here. Marcus Garvey said, if our people don't know their history, you are like a tree without roots. So we trying to bring your history back to you. Our people are lost and confused out here, and that's why we got to come out here and wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's what Christ came to do. He came to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna see your homeland no more again. We've been stuck here for over 400 years. Hey, my brother, what's your name?
Brother Chris.
Brother Chris. All right, we going over our history in the Bible. The sister said that we came over on slave ships. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, we reading straight from the Bible. This is your history book. Read from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 60. Bring it out! And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What does Egypt mean, my sister? The definition of Egypt. It means slavery. We go to Exodus 20. We're gonna show you what Egypt means. You gotta. This Bible is spiritual. So you gotta concentrate in the spirit. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What does Egypt mean now? House of bondage meaning what? Slavery. Slavery. You got that, my brother? So, this is what God said. I'm going to bring the children of Israel back into slavery again with what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
Ships.
With what?
Ships.
Spell it out.
S-H-I-P-S.
Ships. God said I'm going to bring the children of Israel back into slavery
Teach your
again with
people.
ships. And you will never know your name anymore.
Right.
Your name will be taken away. Your name will be stolen. You understand that? Give me Deuteronomy 32:26. What's your name, my brother?
Chris.
Chris. All right, we're going over how we lost our identity, how we came over here. Hey, my sister, don't go nowhere for a second. Let me show you a couple more scriptures. So, read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 32. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26. I said, I would scatter them into corners.
God said he's going to scatter us in the corners. You see that? We were scattered all over the world on slave ships in the corners, right?
I said, I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
So the remembrance, y'all don't know your identity no more. That's why you call yourself African American,
right,
black, Puerto Rican. We lost our memory. We lost our culture, our history. So we got to bring it back to you. We got to show you in the Bible that you are the people of the book in order to get back into the kingdom. In order to get eternal life, you got to come back as an Israelite.
That's right.
You can't walk around here as an African American not knowing your identity. Because the so-called oppressor that changed the color of Christ is going to keep you in sin. He's going to keep you not knowing who you are, and you're going to be oppressed. You're going to be by yourself, like single parent house. And that's a curse, right? Are you married? So that was a curse on our people. God said you're going to lose your heritage. You're going to be cursed in the city, shot down, because you're not following what I told you to do. You're going to lose all your history and culture and your laws. That's why we out here trying to give you your remembrance back so you can get the kingdom, so you ain't got to work no more, so you ain't got to work 2 jobs. You understand? Hey, brother, you understand that, my brother? So read that. Deuteronomy 20, what you got? 20 and 15. So we're going to show you 11 and 26. We're going to show you the what happened to our people. We choose, did our people choose the blessing or the curse? Did we choose the blessing or the curse? Did the nation, did we chose the blessing? Did we listen to Moses? Did we listen to Moses? So this is what Moses told us to do.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So Moses told us, a blessing, you keep the commandments of the Lord, I will bless you above all people. And a curse, if you don't keep the commandments of the Lord, you're going to be at the bottom. You're going to be by the single parent house. You're going to have violence in your own neighborhood. That was the curse. Read.
Verse 27. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day, and a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day to go after other gods which ye have not known.
So we went after other gods and chose the curse. Our people today go to Sunday church. You go to Sunday church? So our people chose this man to be our God and not keep no commandments.
Right.
God told us not to go to church on Sunday. He said, remember the Sabbath day because your oppressor going to teach you your history the wrong way.
Right.
He's going to say, God loves everybody, and then you are African American, you go, what church you go to? St. Vincent. So all these churches were set up by this man right here, your oppressor. So we got the sign. Where is it at? Okay, this man right here. These men set up the churches in our neighborhood. You got 5 churches on one block in the black community. You got 5 different churches in the whole neighborhood. You got Baptist church that was created by a so-called Caucasian man, John Smith. You got the Mormon church. They infiltrating the black neighborhood. They starting to put houses in the black neighborhood as a church. You got L&G White, Seventh-day Adventist church. All these churches was created while we was in slavery, not knowing our identity. We lost our memory. So we trying to bring you your memory back by reading your history in the book. That's how we get out of our mental slavery. Right. It's all mental. All we gotta do is keep the commandments and fear the Lord. My sister, hold on. I'm gonna show you one commandment. My sister, do you love God, my sister? Do you want to get out of the hole as a nation? Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Because you are a princess and you supposed to walk with royalty out here in front of these nations. These nations don't want you to walk with royalty and fear God and keep your commandments. They don't want you to do that. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
You hear that? Neither shall you wear that pertains to a man. What's that? What pertains to a man? What pertains to a man? What article of clothing pertains to a man? Pants, right? Pants, right? Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
You see that? It works both ways. What's an article of clothing that men don't supposed to be wearing? Skirts, right? Don't they wear that? Don't Mama Dia and all them, the black entertainers, put on a dress? We don't supposed to be cross-dressed. We are holy people.
Teach y'all.
They do that. They take one of our people, put them up top and make them dress up like a clown.
Bring it up.
And then it pollutes our neighborhood.
Martin Lawrence,
Martin Lawrence, Sinead, Mama Dia, you understand that, my sister? They want us to break God's commandments so we stay on the bottom.
Right.
They give Cardi B and Sexy Red all that money to promote evil communication to our black people.
Bring it out.
Right.
And make them they destroy our sister's mindset.
Bring it out.
They don't marry their man. They don't treat their man right. That's why this is all spiritual.
Bring it out.
These are spiritual laws that we got to keep as a nation. Right. God said, if you don't keep my commandments, the other nations gonna destroy you.
Bring it out.
They're gonna ruin you. My sister, you understand that, my sister? So you understand that you can't be wearing pants anymore? If you want to get out of the curse, you gotta do what God said.
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.